Hi there and welcome back to Dungeon Siege 3.
Have you got the keys yet?
So, our vote as to what to do with the thief went unanimously in favor of freeing him, so let's go ahead and do exactly that.
Of course. Just let me get this door unlocked.
As a knight, bless your soul, friend. You're a true hero, you are, and I'll be sure as to tell anyone I meet.
You've made an intelligent decision. Incarceration is a barbarous and wholly ineffectual means of correcting behavior. Trepanation now, that's the key.
Alright, so apparently this doesn't lead to a shop right here. And this is a bit of foreshadowing, our choice as to what to do with the thief is going to have a slight consequence later on. You'll see. Also, if you pay attention to video titles and thumbnails and what Reinhart just said, then you'll have probably noticed that I fucked up the title for last episode. Originally, I intended for the last episode to continue a bit longer, but the timing just happened to be perfectly right to coincide with the thief's decision. And then I decided to end the episode there after I had already recorded a bit more later on. And Reinhardt's mentioning of trepanation was actually the inspiration for last episode's title and thumbnail. So my apologies for that. What do we need to go and do right now? Oh yes, we need to go and attack. Oh god, there's a lot of people. Jesus. Being able to teleport away with this spell is actually pretty useful sometimes. At least it's a nice way to keep yourself out of danger for a while. Right, what were we doing? I believe we needed to assault 2 spires? No, not spires. The spire is the entire thing here. We needed to assault 2 turrets with both an Archon in them. Come on, die. Don't just lie there. Right, the next sections are largely going to be a whole lot of trash mobs, to be honest. Something like this over here. But there are going to be a few new... no, not a few. There's going to be one new enemy, to be exact. There she is, the Archon Handmaid. She is basically a sub-boss Archon and throws spears and isn't... oh, there she went. And isn't all that threatening, to be honest. Can I AoE these guys? Yes.
And you don't even need more than a mild leeching.
I believe Reinhart actually stunned the Archon Handmaid there. I don't know when it happened, but Reinhart somehow, somewhere turned into quite a formidable force. Perhaps it's from the items from over oh, there she disappears. You can't actually kill the Archons, they'll just disappear after you've defeated them. I'm not sure whether that has to do anything with the choice we made earlier on. It might be. What was I saying? Ah, yes. Reinhart has actually become quite a formidable bastard. That might be because of the gear that he gained. It might also just be because he actually is quite strong. What else is there to do over here? Apart from trash mobs, there is a bunch of hidden loot and a few roundabouts. And nothing all that interesting, to be honest, so I believe I will be skipping a decent lot. Yes, this is the first secret, I think. Luckily, most of the secrets are visible on the map, as in the rooms where you can possibly go are already visible, so the only thing you need to find is the actual entrance. There's not that much use for loot right now. And I cannot save, because apparently we have angered something on the other side of the map. Oh well, then we'll just postpone that for a bit. Right, let me just skip ahead. Alright, I looted all the loot and now we're making progress again. I believe there should be another Archon handmaid here, perhaps not. No. Back when we respect our character in the Aranoid Desert, the small thing that I did respect, which was buffing the damage amount of what happens when the shield explodes, is actually having a larger effect than I thought it would have. Because together with the AoE attack that procs on critical hits, we now have 2 large-scale AoE attacks. And of course the shield damage can also proc the AoE critical thingy.
All is fire and blood and the screams of dying men. The stench of burst guts, sweltering heat of battle lust, taste of copper and fear. Armies wheel and clash, steel turns to flame in the morning sun, forever and unchanging. War without end, war without end. What is this? The foeman seeks to steal a march. To arms, may the line hold strong.
Right, that woman is crazy. She wants to keep a one-man line. Well, looks like this is an Archon specialized in close-range combat. Yep, melee and throwing spears. Well, we can do that too, you know. Can I stun them? No, I don't think so. That was a sizable chunk of health, Reinhart. Looks like the ultimate ability is doing its best. Come on, lure into that trap. Ah, these guys don't do that much damage, these Archons. Let's just give this thing here and then a fire pillar. We should be able to get rid of her fairly quickly. Would have been more threatening with some ads or something. Oh, that really wasn't difficult. Right, now we've got one more of these turrets left. The east turret on the other side of the map. And to get there we first need to leave this turret. And that's just a whole bunch of walking. So, time to skip. Right, as I've said before, we are going to get a whole lot of spawns the moment we clear anything and return to what is basically the main section of this area. And here they are. I believe it's also going to get even worse after we've cleared out the last turret. But it's basically just a whole bunch of trash mobs. Ogres, people with swords, people with guns. Nothing special. So let's go to the other turret. Right, the east turret. This area is largely the same as the other turret before. There are a few hidden secrets again, and we're going to meet a few of the, Archon handmaids. And a whole bunch of loot spread out through the entire area. Well, let's do the Archon handmaid first. That was actually a nice amount of damage, woman. I love it when they bunch up. I think with about 400 doom, that attack crits for an amazing amount. I really wish I could easily get it to the empowered version, but it's a lot more difficult than I had thought. Is there any other thing over? Yep, there's something over there. Getting it empowered requires basically spamming it constantly, and it's more a situational attack rather than a constant attack. You don't want to be hanging in the air the whole time. Alright, anything over here? Yes, of course, just more loot. I believe there is a shop up there. It's not the shop of the thief, but we are going to meet him later on again. Oh, there she is. Oh, no, what the? Oh well, that turned out nicely. What? Why are we... Oh, more people from there, okay. I first really want to get rid of her. Otherwise she's constantly going to throw spears at me, which causes a knockdown effect.
That's one.
Good. Might there be a secret over here? No, it doesn't look like it. Sometimes it's quite difficult to actually find those things. Let me just check back for a second, because there should be something in that area, shouldn't there? I can't seem to find some of these secrets that are supposed to be over there, but there should be something either, say, here, or at least, I mean, this should be obvious. Yes, it's already showing up. Alright, what is this? Oh, it's just a lone guy. That's a bit sad. Oh no, he comes with a few assassins. Okay. And a whole bunch of chests. My. Oh, thought so. But luckily there is a shop close by.
Wait, stay your hand, Legionnaire. I mean no harm.
All right. What do you want from me?
Only to help you if I can. I see where the situation is going. I'm bound for the Aranoi, and wherever the road takes me. Still, I could use a bit of coin for the journey, and I've acquired quality gear from the armory.
You mean you've stolen from your employers and you plan to desert?
Well, yes. Assuming that's not a problem for you, I'm happy to show you what I have.
Oh, that's perfectly fine for me. I need to unload a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, does he have something nice? No. Chaos Vampire is nice, but I don't want it on a ring. But you might have seen that we've been healing a whole lot more just by attacking. And that really is nice. Let me do some shopping and I'll get back to you. Alright, he didn't really have anything that I wanted to buy. At this point, most of what you can find is more or less a side grade rather than an upgrade. Anything over there? No, apparently not. So I pretty much only just sold all the rubbish that we were carrying. Let's continue. Ah, another one of those. Well, I am rather low on health. But now we can showcase the effect of the vampire, Chaos Vampire. Because without even healing myself, I'm already being healed quite a lot just by damaging things. Wonderful. Alright. So, to the right, and well, let's first check out here. No, it doesn't look like there's anything over here. Okay, then we're well on our way to the other Archon. Seeing as how the fight earlier was a melee fight, I would assume that this one is going to fight in a ranged form. Let's check it out.
Injustice. Injustice gives way to trespass. Trespass demands redress. Redress comes only through blood. If the son strikes the father, let his hand be hewn off. If the serf wounds the noble, let him suffer the lash. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth. If a man should trespass, let his feet be seared with hot coals, and let him be whipped from the city.
Yeah, these girls are totally crazy. That's a hell of punishment for just trespassing. Oh, stuff on the ground. Yep, she is ranged. The shield up. Let me get my own cat out. Healing up. And move the fuck away from those things. Here, have your feet seared with hot coals. She is stationary, isn't she? Yep, that is not a good tactic, woman. But I don't want to get too close either. I don't want to be shotgunned by those blasts. Well, that wasn't very difficult either. Elimination of Vengeance. What is that? It is not bad, but... No, it's bad. I mean, I've got 160 Doom pretty much on the other one. I want to keep that. Any loot? No. Then it's time to move back out of this area and continue onwards to Jeyne Kassynder, I would assume. Actually, while fighting trash mobs in this area on the way back, I went level up. So, there you have it. That must be the last level then, I assume? Wait, how many levels are there? No, this should be the last. Yep. And Reinhart, where is there? A clockwork trap. And something over here for stun effects. This should be the last one, shouldn't it? Yes, level 35. Alright, let's continue backwards. The exploding shield thing has really become quite a strong weapon. I mean, you can spam it fairly decently. Ooh, nice. No, I want to stun them. Wonderful. I think they intended those two Cyclopses to be more dangerous than they were, really. Well, we should be getting more of those kind of battles, yes. Shield up, teleport. Really, throwing a lot of enemies at this character just makes it more fun. Because more enemies means more criticals means more criticals, basically. Where do we need to go? Over there. Okay, dramatic music, next area. Chancel of Azanai. Would assume there is some loot here somewhere. Oh.
It's beautiful. Such a pity it was built to glorify tyrants and murderers.
Ah, there we are. Can we actually see the chance? No, we can't.
And here is the Legion. Their hands washed with innocent blood. 30 years, and nothing has changed.
The Queen asked me to spare your life. Yield, and no harm will come to you.
A kind offer from your royal niece. You really should accept.
The Queen is as soft as a milkmaid. She might be churning butter and birthing calves, and Ebb would be in safer hands. I say to you, lay down your arms. The days of your Legion are past and gone. When I faced the traitor Montbarron, the gods of my mother struck him down. And they shall guide my hand against you now!
Alright, this isn't a very difficult battle, but it is a very chaotic one. As you see by the health bar, we are not supposed to kill her right now. We're first supposed to actually stay the fuck alive. Come on. That was stupid. First, we're going to kill the Cyclops Brute, which is now wandering into this area. And in the meantime, we're going to have to avoid everything that she throws at us. Which isn't all that much, to be honest.
You cannot stand before my righteousness!
But I'm not paying attention to what the assassins are dishing out, so... let's get back to actually playing this fairly decently, shall we? I think it's either Jeyne or the other Archon that stands with her who's constantly throwing stuff into our range. But most of it is fairly easy to dodge. It's just hella chaotic because there's so much going on. And I believe we... Am I outside now? Okay. Holy shit, yes, the assassins are far more dangerous than the Cyclops Brute. Yeah, come over here and die. And let's go murder him. I believe after the Cyclops brute we're going to have to... Yep, kill the other... whatchamacallit. Kill the other Archon that is standing with her at the moment. There she is. She deals a... really a large amount of damage if you're not paying attention. Okay, I'm just going to move away from everything. Seriously. Here, battle that thing. I just need some space to breathe. Good. Holy shit, 2000? What was that? No, I don't want to get hit by whatever the hell is that over there. Let's get the cat out again. And shield up. Okay, I think we've got this. Yeah, come on. Come here into the fire with all of yous. Reinhart is actually still alive. Quite a magnificent bastard he's become. Perhaps he just simply gets less damage. Okay, come on. Good.
I still have the favor of my mother's gods.
Any loot?
Do you suppose Jeyne is actually fleeing, or is she going to activate some form of mystical doomsday weapon in the next room?
Yeah, we all know what the answer is. Although the doomsday weapon isn't in the next room, but yeah, there is a doomsday weapon. Right. Loot. And then we continue. Alright, onwards to the next stage of this fight.
The fires in this place give us strength, Legionnaire. My handmaids and I will burn you to dust.
Oh, that was fairly quick. Usually you people just want to taunt a fair bit longer. Oh, we're actually fighting against a whole lot of them now, are we? Are they all stuck fighting Reinhart? Amazing. That is really great. I can just focus fire on that one. Okay, Reinhart is dead. Perhaps they'll focus on the cat now? Well, we traded Reinhart for one of theirs. That's a good trade, because I can get Reinhart back. No. Whatever the hell that is, I don't want anything of it. Jeyne Kassynder is a bit slow in what she does, isn't she? Ooh, Spirit Walker Barat. That might be nice. Holy shit. The most dangerous moment is when you're trying to pull off a skill, and then it turns out that you actually were supposed to dodge. Huh? Where is she?
And again, small-minded zealotry flees before the crushing might of reason.
I love you, Reinhart. Actually, you got some loot there, didn't you? A pharaoh something. No. You were actually using this, I believe, or was it this? Oh, hell. But you did get a ferromag dynamo. Which sucks. So, no. No, thank you. Anything else in this region? A bunch of chests. Reinhart? Do you care to move? I hope he's not stuck. I really like him. There are probably chests on the other side as well, aren't there? Oh, more stuff. Good. Perhaps they can get Reinhart back to activate? No, he's not really interested in fighting today. Okay. What are you doing? Seriously. Ah, thank you. I think he's back.
If my calculations are
Alright, stage 3 then, I would assume. Oh, we're going up. Up it is. What's it gonna be this time? Jeyne Kassynder with more handmaids or only Jeyne? Or chests. A whole area full of chests. I wonder whether any game would ever just dump chests to keep you down, to slow the hero down.
You have defeated my Archons, crushed my soldiers, defiled this most holy of places. No more. The gods of my mother stand with me, while you have nothing but the ghosts of your broken legion. If any of you pretend to piety, pray to your gods now.
Alright, this fight actually is fairly difficult, because she is simply too fast to dodge reliably. So most of the time you're just going to be throwing those small piddly attacks at her while trying to get out of range. Or she could just try and kill Reinhart, that would be amazing. Ah, not going to happen, I assume. Oh, no, wonderful. Yes, Reinhart is not just keeping her busy, but he's also blocking most of the damage. Wonderful. Now the only thing that he actually needs is to get healed. Let's see, can I... That should have been a group heal. Holy shit, come on. A large downside of this fight is that my shield actually doesn't work against her, I believe. So I need to heal up and use the vampire stat. No. Come on, don't be that fast. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's better not to use any skills, really, because most of the time you're not going to have the time to pull off anything before she teleports back to you. So it's just throwing those little attacks, dodging the hell away all the time. I might be capable of actually blocking things now that I think about it, but when I'm blocking, I'm not dealing damage, so what's the point of that? It's best if we can keep her busy with Reinhart or with a pet. Something, really, other than me. Come on, somebody. Yeah, this should work out. Come on. Yeah, bugger. Well, Reinhart has full health. Seriously? Alright, let's try that again. Can I get the... Yes, I can get the Jackal out, and she is busy with Reinhart, isn't she? Great, great. That basically means she's dead. Just a few seconds not focusing on me and I can actually do some damage. That attack is probably dangerous. Look dangerous, the charge up thing in which she melee strikes. Alright, we should have this down.
I will not bow my head to you. Neither will I grovel or beg.
Give yourself up, and we'll treat you with respect.
You mistake me. I do not concede defeat to the Legion, so you need not offer terms. My gods have not abandoned me, not yet. They dance like shadows at the corner of my eye, and they whisper in my ear. I will go before the gods of my mother, appeal to them for aid, and call her fallen sisters back from death. And when I return, we shall drive you from this kingdom that is mine by right.
Right, I'm still alive, so that's good.
Where is Jeyne? Is she...
Vanished. She went to find her mother's gods, to appeal to them for help.
But they are long dead. Unless she means... The forest. The place you call the Mournweald. It grew from a seed of the first creation. Perhaps it contains an echo of our gods.
Are you saying that your gods aren't dead? A part of them lives on?
Any fragment of the first creation would contain all the power of our gods, and perhaps a remnant of their minds as well. They would only exist as a potential, a possibility, but even in such a reduced state, they would be strong.
She thinks she can restore the other Archons to life, with the help of her gods.
Our legends say that no Archon could ever truly die. Their fires could always be kindled again if our gods willed it so. If Jeyne restored them all to life, she would have an army behind her.
Just how many Archons were there when your gods were alive?
We counted ourselves as numerous as the stars in the sky. Indeed, the stars were fashioned in our honor, one for each of our sisters. Or so the stories tell us.
And this seed, could it take the form of a tree?
I don't know. None of us were able to enter the forest, except for Jeyne's mother, and Jeyne herself. But I suppose it would take an appropriate form. If it gave birth to a forest, it might appear as a tree, yes.
We've got to follow Jeyne. How can we get to the Mournweald from here?
Jeyne built this place on the ruin of a Legion stronghold. I've seen one of your causeways in the dungeon below. The gate was hidden behind a locked door, but Jeyne entrusted her handmaids with a key. I have it here.
I tried not to harm the other Archons, but I couldn't be sure they survived.
Thank you. They are alive, all of them. Soraya is with them now. I know my sisters. They'll see Jeyne's defeat as a sign that she led us astray. None of us will follow her again.
Now that Jeyne has fled, where will you and your sisters go?
We shall watch and wait. Your war against Jeyne will decide the future of our race. One prophet has been cast down, and another has risen, to lead us down a new road. At least, that is what I believe.
Another prophet. You're talking about me.
Yes. You may not remember your life before, but you challenged Jeyne's mother in the Mournweald. For that offense, you died. You were called back to life with purpose, as the harbinger of Jeyne's fall. I believe that you were meant to take her place. But we will see.
Martin, what about our army? Has the battle ended?
We've won, but only thanks to you. A few of Jeyne's people surrendered. The others all fled.
You're too humble, Martin. I didn't win your battle for you.
No, I don't mean to be modest. We held our own, but we'd never have swept them off the field. When the fire burst from the top of the tower, the fighting nearly stopped, with everyone straining to see. Then the fire went out, and Jeyne's army knew that she'd lost. They ran like autumn leaves before a storm.
Can we take the elevator down to the dungeon?
Yes. No need to stop in the chancel. It will take you all the way to the dungeon below.
I'm with you. Let's go and see if this causeway is still intact.
If you spare Jeyne's life, she can still atone for all she's done.
Alright, I think this is about a good enough spot to call it a day for now, but not before we continue onwards for a wee bit more and especially find a save point. And there's also a nice little consequence to one of our earlier actions, so let's continue on for a little bit. Isn't this just going to go down to the spot where we already came from? Ah, no. Then we're going to just continue on even further downwards, eh? Alright. What is this then? These chests have recently been looted. Probably by Fitch, the thief that you freed from the dungeon. And there we have one of the consequences. It's just a tiny touch, but I think it's nice. And we're also going to be meeting a second consequence.
Made it out alive, did you? Not bad. Since you did old Fitch a favour, let old Fitch do one for you. Got some good stuff here. I'll sell it cheap.
I'd consider his offer. You won't have another chance to buy weapons or gear before you face Jeyne.
This stuff is not cheap, to be honest. But it's very good stuff. Everything you see here is of the rare kind, so most of it is worth buying. And I've got about 190,000 gold. Well, you know what? Let me make some decisions on what to buy and what to sell and what not, and so on and so forth. And then I'm going to get back to you next time. So, have a good evening and see you next time.